Interesting week. The country scored viciously with the right, and so did George Foreman.
Thank you very much. By now you've guessed I'm not Dennis. But I was appearing in town and he asked me to throw out the first joke. So here goes. You ready? Okay. The big story of the week was the Republican Party's landslide victory in Tuesday's election. Now I know why the Democrats are always pushing for higher unemployment benefits. Wait, there's more. The Democrats got stomped worse than a narc at a biker rally. Darn it. I was hoping they'd give me a joke with the word fuck in it. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Miller!
Good work. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rita. I don't believe I've ever heard you say the word darn it in public before. Nice to be here in Las Vegas. Let's see who fed it and who ate it this week. Things are really going badly for the Democrats. Earlier today, I was outside here in the casino. I ran into Bill Clinton playing nickel slots. And in California, Proposition 187, you know which one that is? It's the law that eliminates state services to illegal aliens. It was passed, and the effects are already evident. The restaurant chain El Pollo Loco has been forced to change its name to the Crazy Chicken. So you can see the changes are just wide sweeping. Hey, clap or don't, but don't make me chimp for it. Former Operation Desert Storm Commander General Norman Schwarzkopf. See him this week on Celebrity Jeopardy? Boy, he was kicking ass. I mean, crushing his opponents. Then all of a sudden, for no reason, he was ordered to stop winning and called back to Washington, D.C. It was, And when old Norman got back to D.C., he found Marion Barry had been elected mayor once again. Yeah. No hookers, no dope, just good government. You know, you may have elected the wrong person when he thanks his probation officer during his acceptance speech. Barry's first duty as mayor was to assemble his crack staff and called for a joint session where he and his political opponent smoked a peace pipe and discussed outlawing video cameras in the District of Columbia. Oh, well. Maybe he deserves a second chance. I mean, who did he really hurt besides himself? Maybe it's time we as a nation start staying out of people's personal problems and vices. What are we doing spending billions of dollars trying to keep people's private lives in order? And I'm talking about legal age consenting adults here, not kids. We obviously have to take special precautions to protect kids. But what is this Orwellian hang-up of ours of sticking our nose into other grown-ups' affairs? What concern is it of ours if some mindless stoner wants to spend his life hooked up to a Turkish skull bong? Now, I'm not pro-drug. They obviously cause a lot of damage, but I am pro-logic. And you're never going to stop the human need for release through altered consciousness. The government could take away all the drugs in the world, and people would just spin around on their lawn until they fell down and saw God. Now, Now, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but it seems to really enrage the vast cheese dog and beer quaffing nation out there when someone decides to waste his own life chasing down chemical euphoria, and I'm not sure why. Our displeasure with someone hell-bent on self-ruination through drug use seems really disproportionate to its direct impact on us. And as a matter of fact, I believe we amplify that impact when we attempt to enforce unenforceable laws. It not only costs us billions of dollars, but it puts us in harm's way as addicts are driven to crime as a means to an end. Why do we chase druggies down like villagers after Karloff? Let them legally have what they already have and defuse the bomb. You know, I think the hysteria about drugs is oftentimes baseless. And this comes from me, a man who has never done cocaine in his life, although I did smoke dope upon occasion during my stint as a student at Oxford in the late 60s. And you know, the war on drugs is more often than not fruitless and patently hypocritical. Be honest with yourselves now. What drugs are the most dangerous to most Americans? It's a no-brainer. Cigarettes and alcohol. Those are the statistical champions by hundreds of thousands of deaths. And wouldn't you rather shoot a game of pool with a guy smoking a joint than a guy drinking whiskey and beer? Someone smoking a joint doesn't all of a sudden rear back and stab his partner in the eye socket with a cue stick, okay? He's too busy laughing at the balls. And you know, as far as harder drugs go, if somebody wants to shoot up and die right in front of you, more power to him, you know? It's his call. And you know, the herd always has a way of thinning itself out. We aren't stupid people here in America, no more than anyone else in the world, so why are we obsessing on habits that harm no one but the habitual, while we let real problems slip ever further out of reach? We seem to be willfully turning away from reality, and from logic, might I add, to punish people who in many instances are doing an extremely fine job of punishing themselves, thank you. And in some cases, they're not even punishing themselves, but rather just following age-old spawning instincts that are as woven as deeply into their brain as their need to watch Home Improvement. Is there anything more fruitless than trying to legislate sexual behavior? You know, according to the law, you can't even get a blowjob in Georgia. No wonder Sherman hustled through there. And really, if you stop to think about it, who is hurt by the time-honored, unavoidable trade of prostitution? Only the guys who pay extra to be hurt. There is no sane reason to cling to this archaic legal attempt to curtail an activity that will be around until the end of time. You know, you could come back to this planet 10,000 years from now, and man may have evolved to the point where he doesn't even take in nutrition through a hole in his head anymore, but I guarantee you he'll still be cruising 9th Avenue trying to get a knob shine from somebody named Desiree. What? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for kicking in on knob shine. Yeah. What sort of perfect Harrod experiment society are we striving for, folks? One where you will be forced by the puritanical mentality of your pin-headed Gladys Kravitz neighbors into a tightly constricted, over-regimented existence? A life safe from the temptations and rewards of the flesh? Well, if that's your kink, go for it. But for the rest of us, let's save the money we're wasting trying to regulate other people's private lives. If an individual wants to smoke a joint or shoot up or munch blotter like Tic Tacs and drop out, let them. All right? Let's put the billions we're wasting on a drug war fought by fitness fanatics on steroids and 3 martini senators rolling in pork. Let's put it back into the educational system. Let's free the courts and jails. Thank you. Let's free the courts and jails of lonely men and broken women who feel the need to buy and sell sex. Let's let hookers and their johns have a safe building somewhere off the streets, inspected medically and taxed up the wazoo. Let's go on from there to tax liquor and cigarettes 500% so that those industries can pay for safe one-lane drunk-proof highways and air purification systems. Most importantly, let's stop pretending that people are going to lead the lives that we tell them to lead. Let's stop pretending that a few simple prohibitions on substances and activities will yield up a nation of beaver cleavers, polite, clean, sexless, and ready to serve their fellow man, no questions asked. People are people. They're going to do with their lives what they want to do, whether you like it or not. There is nothing you can do about them that won't break the bank, overcrowd the prisons, or corrode an already oxidized judicial system. People are perennially going to get fucked up and fucked, and we are continue to get fucked over if we don't concede the fact that there is absolutely fuck all we can do about it. Of course. Thank you. Of course, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I want to know what you think, America. Give me a call at 1-800-LACTOSE. My guest tonight single-handedly brought back the crew cut. He is truly one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Please welcome Pete Rose. Peter.
Hey, Dennis. How you doing, Dennis?
How you doing, man?
Doing great. How you doing?
How you doing, Pete?
Look at me. I'm back in baseball. See the field behind me?
Well, it looks like a Padre game. Nobody's too excited.
And you look like a Padre.
No. Now, Pete, just let me ask you, as a regular citizen, the crux of tonight's little tirade was about victimless crimes. Do you think things like gambling, prostitution, drugs in this country, although obviously a lot of people think there's some things wrong with them, do you think we should legislate and spend so much money to do away with them? Don't you think it's always going to exist?
I think so, sure. Where you're at right now in Las Vegas, obviously, legalized gambling's always going to be there, but I don't know about the other stuff.
Now, where do you stand on, you've always insisted, am I not correct, that you never felt you had a gambling problem, right?
True.
Yeah, and they insist that they have some evidence that you have gambled on baseball. I guess that's the biggest crime of all for them, right?
Well, I think that's a done deal as far as I'm concerned when I signed that agreement with the commissioner's office. And of course, if they want to keep tooting their horn, I'm not in control of that. It's just that I'm in control of my life now, and we're doing a lot of good things down here in Boca Raton, Florida, not Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, you seem to be doing great. I hear your radio show. You're growing acclimated to that.
Well, matter of fact, we just signed with a new syndicator right out of Las Vegas called the Sports Fan Radio Network, and they do a lot of programming from the MGM. And
hey, wait a minute! I just signed with them.
Well, that's good. That's why I didn't get any money. You got it all.
Now, okay, all that being said, though, I know that you were probably the most competitive human being I ever saw. I used to watch you run down to first. I used to see you go into third, face first. I used to think, this guy is a completely indomitable force. I think the only other person I've seen like that is Magic. And I think, is it just like sort of Moses being stuck at the Promised Land gate that you can't get into the Hall of Fame? Will it eat at you, or do you have that together in your head?
Yeah, I'm pretty at ease with that because it's out of my control right now, and I was in control for 24 years as a player, and I think I took pretty good control. But like I said, if I continuously do good things and make it hard for the next guy that's in charge of baseball, whoever that may be, make it hard for him to turn me down, and maybe someday I'll get to Cooperstown, and if I ever do, I think you understand, I'll be the most appreciative guy ever to go there.
Yeah.
I understand the game of baseball, Dennis, and the history and the nostalgia and the Babe Ruths and the Ty Cobbs and the Honus Wagners and the Tris Speakers. I mean, the modern day player don't know who in the hell we're talking about, but I did a history lesson on the game of baseball.
The modern day player thinks those guys are lawyers.
Yes.
All right, we've got a call for you, Pete. Line 4. It's Mike from Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Go ahead, Michael.
Hey, how you doing, Dennis?
Good. How you doing, boss?
Hey, I'm a really big fan of yours.
Cool.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Mike.
How's it going?
I'm a big fan of Dennis's, too.
Cut to the chase,
nice
baby. Where's that question?
Well, I was wondering, can you really consider prostitution a victimless crime, considering all the sexually transmitted diseases out there?
You know what, though? I sometimes think that we're never going to solve all these things, man, but you got to grant me this. People have always wanted to get laid. Some people can't get laid through the regular channels. So they're going to pay to get laid. You're never going to get everybody going, okay, I don't want to get laid anymore. Yeah, the world doesn't work in some areas, but I just don't think you can spend all the money that we do trying to stop. Put it this way, I think there are worse things than getting laid. I mean, you know, that's my feeling. Pete, you with me on that, baby?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm with you. I guess that's why they made
Come on,
hands,
baby.
Dennis.
Come clean with me, man. You're the preeminent batsman of your generation.
I don't know anything about no prostitutes.
All right.
That's one thing I've never been accused of.
All right. We got another call.
Everything
line.
else, but not that.
Okay. Line 5, we got Chris from, is the name of this city Mulga, Alabama? Mulga? Chris, you're stunned at the name of your own city.
Yeah, Moga.
Are you
I
there?
was going to ask you, do you feel the media has treated you fairly?
Yeah, sure. What about you, Pete?
The media? I can name probably on one of my hands some guys who I thought were friends that didn't treat me right. But overall, I'd say that they reported what they heard, and that's not always 100% accurate, too.
Now,
Dennis has treated me okay, but he's not in the media.
well, you know what, man? I try to be a pragmatist about this stuff. They can talk all they want about gambling on baseball. I'm never going to know your life, nor do I need to know your life. But all I can tell you is I have never seen a guy in my entire 41 years of watching sport, or I'm 41, I guess 31 years of watching sports, who put out more. I mean, I know you didn't cheat out there. You might have, I don't know if you bet your ass out on everything that ever existed, but I know when you got on that baseball field, you were a tough son of a bitch, and I admire you for that.
I appreciate that, Dennis. And it kind of scares me being on the show tonight because the last time you and I were together on your late night show, the next day they canceled the show, and I'm a little bit worried.
I know,
being here
man. You were on
talking
my
to
second to last show.
I don't know if I was a bad luck or what it was, but I never know how they did that because you're great.
Well, if I'm off the air tomorrow, I'm coming down and taking a bat to your legs, baby. Thank you, Pete. Take care of yourself.
Thank you,
Pete
Dennis.
Rose, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, all right, teenagers, what have we learned from tonight's little presentation? Well, we've learned that, now see, Wayne Newton was supposed to be here right now. He was going to do a walk-on. Can you believe that? He got strep throat, and he had to call off at the last minute. So instead of Wayne, from the Excalibur, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Super Dogs review. Yeah.
Guys, come on. Hey, right here. Here we go, bitch.
Okay. Now you see, you can always count on the Super Dogs. They never get strep throat. It has something to do with licking their balls. I know what you're saying. Hey, how did Wayne get sick? I'm kidding. Wayne. I'm kidding you, Wayne. I'm kidding. I know you don't lick your balls. I mean, because you can't. Even you can't play all the instruments. All right, what are we going to do here?
Hey, Dennis, we're going to do a little jump rope with Trixie.
All right, here we go. This is Trixie.
Trixie.
Whoa.
Whoa, look out, Trix. Hold on here, Trix. Let's go. Ready?
Here we go.
Ready? There we go.
Okay.
Right, Trixie jump. Trixie
Wow.
jump. Trixie jump.
Let's see.
Trixie jump. Trixie jump. There we go. Two at once. Keep going, Trix. Good girl.
First,
You got it. One
Trixie
more.
is getting in shape for her late December bout against Riddick Bowe here at the end. All right, what else do we got? What else do we got?
Yeah. Okay, see, Trix, good girl. I think we're going to do the happy hit it. Happy hit it. Happy hit it. Whoa, look out.
Lacajo Spaniel. Whoa. Happy keeps doing that. I'm going to be begging. All right. Happy. Oh, no. Who is this? Is this you?
It's Rusty.
Big Rusty.
It's Rusty. Happy, come here. Happy, come here.
Rusty.
Oh,
You get the feeling Rusty's a little sick of that trick, huh?
he's Men's union, 2 jumps, that's
Two
it.
jumps.
Yeah, okay.
Now, how many shows do the dogs do a day over there at the Excalibur?
1.
Which is like 7 of their shows. Okay, now, what else do we have? We have any other chicks
Toby,
here?
Yeah, Toby, come on out here.
This is his daughter, Davina,
Yeah.
please. Lovely hand for...
Toby, up. Toby, walk. Toby, up. Walk, walk. Hold it up. Hold it. Walk, good boy. Hold it up.
This is pretty amazing. The
All right, ready,
dog
back in.
passes this
Easy.
rope
Pay
through his
attention.
colon.
Calm down. Calm down. Take it easy. 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 Toby, hold it. Toby, good boy. Hold it. Ready? Ready? Hold it. Stand up straight. Hold it. 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 All right, Toby. Good boy, Toby. Right there.
Let's give him a hand, folks.
Good
Super
job.
Dog.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Bye, guys. They were great, man. Drinks are on me. Everybody gets their own toilet. Guy's making a buck. You think he could get a fucking bench better than this? All right, what are we going to do here? A little big screen? Okay. This is this week's events in the news, and playing the part of the Democratic Party, Michael Moore. Where? No, I wouldn't lie to you, Mom. I won. Hi, remember me? Chuck Robb. You gave me a back rub in New York. Well, the election was over 18 seconds ago, and I can start cheating again. Can you get over here right away? 6 more beers. 6 more beers. 6. Michael Huffington and his wife Ariana arrived back at their home in Texas this week after their expensive little vacation in California. Yep, got rid of all the illegal aliens. Yep. In a rare switch this week, California Governor Pete Wilson received lip service. Davy Crockett, re-elected in Florida. Mr. Cuomo, it's 8 o'clock. Now make up your goddamn mind and get out of there. Here we see Representative Dan lost his house seat. Comes the time we have to say so long. Good night, everybody. Here we see a guy who just loves to lay cable. Hey, that's the wrong photo. All right, there we go. Seattle, Washington, calling from the Space Needle. Go ahead, caller. Caller, go ahead. Go ahead, caller. Caller, do you have a question? Caller, are you there? Are you there, caller? Are you there, caller, with a question? Hello, caller. Here we see the astronauts of the Space Shuttle Atlantis gamely pretending to be amused as NASA beams them up a recording of yet another stupid wake-up song from the 70s. Republicans report illegal immigrants are now disguising themselves as marathon runners, while others hold banners to complete the illusion along the Mexican-Texas border. Here we see members at Oregon State University's Phi Kappa Epsilon sorority reacting to the news that Senator Bob Packwood will not be the commencement speaker this year. I don't mind you, Senator Dole, but this guy over here should be on parole. Saudi Arabia engineers this week introduced the first solar-powered panel fueled entirely by oil. Caller, are you there? Caller. Go ahead, caller. I know cotton breathes better. I'm just saying there's nothing like the feel of a 100% wool suit. That's all I'm saying. And remember, don't drive your car bomb into eternity without first stopping at Hafez Shibes, where $29.95 guarantees you that not only will you turn heads, you also blow them off. Well, in Moscow this week, the Fuck Potatoes rally proved to be a big hit. The Lionel Train Company this week recalled 250 toy train sets that they deemed to have, quote, scale problems, end quote. Here we see Heather Locklear introducing Melrose Place's newest character, Jeb, the nearsighted mountain man gynecologist. Here are the two competing finalists in this year's How Long Can You Not Look Down at That Huge Spider-Man Dick contest. Gort Klatuvaradicto. Somewhere, someone is using a Stradivarius to keep their head dry. All right, now from here, you go down to the picture of Churchill blowing Ike. You make a left. Come on back, come on back, come on back. Stop, right there, stop. Apparently, the only way to stop the killer bees is to drive a miniature silver spike straight through their hearts. Wow, milk sure looks different in its natural state. Hey, this is a bull! The founder of the IKEA furniture stores, Ingvar Kamprad, admitted this week to being a Nazi sympathizer during World War II. He went on to say IKEA's original name was Mein Couch. And finally, Miss Hill, all we're saying is, as best you can remember it on a 1 to 5 scale, 5 being tiniest. For Christ's sake, caller, I'm dying over here. And now, from the Legend Show at the Imperial Palace, to take us out, Elvis Presley. The King. How are you, baby?
I'm fine, man.
You excited about spending Thanksgiving with your new in-laws?
Don't rub it in, Dennis. Just don't even rub it in.
All right. Guess what, Elvis? That's the show, and
That's the news, man.
we're
out of here.
Elvis. Good night, folks. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Don't forget, Dennis Miller fans, 2 of the hottest comedians, Jerry Seinfeld and Gary Shandling, are coming your way in just a few short weeks. Be sure to catch Dennis Miller live as he gives you his slant on the week that was, every Friday night at 10, only on HBO.
Hi, I'm Dennis Woolery. Next week, my staff and I are taking a vacation. We'll be going to George Foreman's new fitness and meditation retreat. It's hamburgers and bataka bats. But we'll be back the following week, November 25th, with the master of nothingness, Jerry Seinfeld. Our topic, American efficiency.
Oh, you taping something?
Dennis Miller Live. The new season returns November 25th on HBO.
Not Kramer, not George, not Elaine. Seinfeld, November 25th. Aloha.
Next.
Is that the payphone just by our building? That's right. Well, this looks like something they do on the 2020, doesn't it? Getting ready to bust these people. The illegal use of the payphone here in New York City. We sent John Stossel out to rough up innocent civilians, and this is the story he came back with. All right, we're going to call one of those payphone numbers over there. Hi, how are you? It's me, Dave. I have the phone right here. We're going to call one of those numbers. Tonight we'll be looking for a co-host. We do this from time to time. Just get somebody off the street and bring them in, and they'll function. Okay. All right. Here we go. A little dialing music, Paul. Dialing right through.
Hello?
Hi, who is this?
This is Diane Wilkins.
Hi, Diane. Where are you from?
Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh, that's a beautiful part of the state of Florida, isn't it?
Sure is.
Well, what do you do for a living in Tallahassee?
I'm a video producer.
What does that mean exactly?
I make videos.
Yeah, what kind of videos?
No, I don't do that. I do educational videos.
Okay, I'm going to have to put you on hold.
Okay.
See, that wouldn't be acceptable. We don't want her in here for an hour.
Video producer.
No, what she made that joke about producing X-rated videos.
Right.
We don't want that for an hour. No, we have a wonderful show.
Right.
Okay. Hello, yes, Diane?
This is Diane.
Yeah, thanks for your trouble. Enjoy your trip back, all right?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Nice talking to you.
All right, okay.
Bye.
All right, let's see. Okay. Not as easy as it looks, by the way. Trying to find the right co-host for the show. Okay.
Dave?
Yeah.
Hi.
Who's this?
This is Lori Bird.
Yeah, can we see you someplace in that mob? Which phone are you on? Put your hand up.
I've got my red coat on. I'm on the phone.
What do you do for a living, Lori?
I am a freelancer. So my dad sometimes calls
Okay,
it
I'm going to have to put you on hold. Hang on. Freelancer. What is that? Yeah, the freelancer. We can't. Can we have like a freelancer in here for an hour?
I don't think so.
All right, let me see. Lori?
Dave, we're dying to come in and see you, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'll make the choice if you don't mind.
Oh, that's sorry about that.
Yeah. When you get your own, freelancing show.
I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
then you can choose who gets to come in.
That's cool.
Now, what freelancing in what area?
Film, television, print, mainly print photography. Work with a photographer named Bruce Weber.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put you on hold. Hang on.
Okay.
I don't know. Can we tolerate that?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Well,
I.
audience says
Oh yeah,
no.
like you folks have a say in it. Now we hear from the audience. You're about 11 minutes late. Okay. Lori?
Yeah, Dave.
How old a person are you?
I'm 27, Dave.
27 years old?
Yeah.
Are you married? Do you have a family?
Dave. No family, no boyfriend.
And where do you live right now?
Right now I live in Boston.
Oh,
but
Boston.
I travel a lot, Dave.
You travel a lot?
Yeah, a lot.
And what are you doing in New York City?
I'm in to go to an opening of a book tomorrow night that Bruce Weber did.
I'm going to put you on hold again.
Okay, bye, Dave.
She's into whatever she said. She's going to an opening of a book or something that Bruce Weber did. I mean, it's a little vague, I'm thinking to myself, to have her sitting here for an entire hour.
What are you looking for exactly?
Just a solid American citizen.
Well,
that's what we want.
Better go back out to the street. Back out.
Okay, Lori?
Yeah, Dave.
All right, hang on. Just hang on one more minute,
I'm
okay?
holding, Dave.
All right, because I may have to call you right back.
Okay, no problem.
Don't hang up.
I won't hang up, I promise.
Okay, there we go. All right, put her on hold and dial another number now. If we get somebody better, then we'll... Okay, here we go. Oh, it's busy. All right. Okay, get rid of that. Okay. One more here. Okay, now we'll just try this. Okay. Congratulations, Lori. You're our co-host.
Hi, Dave.
Come on into the theater. Okay, hold it. Geez, I'm thirsty. Can you go out and get us something? Can you just, like root beer? Paul, do you have any money? Yes. Yeah, just like root beer. Get us a lot of root beer, okay? That'd be great. Here, okay, there you go. Here, there you go. Get plenty of root beer. Thank you very much. Bye. Hey, come on over here. Come on over here and have a seat. Sure, take it right off. Thank you very much. Okay, so can you, well, thank you. Can you stay here for the evening?
Absolutely.
Because we have a great show. Look who's on the program. New heavyweight champion of the world, George Foreman, Brooke Shields, and Carly Simon.
It's fabulous. I'm so excited. I really am. I know Brooke.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, then we're going to have to disqualify you.
It was really nice.
How do you know Brooke? Through your freelance activities, I would guess. Yeah, okay, great. We have to do a commercial. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Come on back.
Won't let us use the door anymore. Anyway, I rented this baby from the folks that do the Roadrunner cartoon. See? It's an Acme. This baby will take you to the top of the world. Right up to the 3rd floor. Find out what's going on in those offices. Housewares, 2nd floor. Men's portly. Here. Get up on this ledge. There we go. Oh, here's one of the programming executives. These are the people that make all the decisions about what's going to be on. Well, it looks like a pretty hot cup of McDonald's coffee he's got there. Hope he doesn't burn himself. Hey, be careful. It's very hot. Be careful. Oh my God. Oh, my God. You okay? Oh boy, that's really hot. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on, let's move quickly. Oh, my God. Oh, look, there's Al, our sound man. He's talking on the phone. What's he doing now? Oh, he's shutting the door. Probably making an important call or something. What's he doing under the desk? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's blowing up one of those love bells. I didn't want to see any more of this. Come on, let's move on. Well, this is the office of Robert Covarrubias, the Hispanic reporter. This guy is so macho. He shaves like 3 times a day. He's got more girlfriends. Wonder who he's going out with tonight. Let me see if I can... I don't want to startle him. Just tap on the glass. Robert? Robert? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, my God. He cut himself. Oh, Robert, you all right? What? Down 9. I can't hear anything. Oh, just leave. Oh, he'll be all right. He'll be fine. Come on. Oh, here's one of the officers, probably one of the female staffers. Oh, look, she's probably getting ready to go to some big function. What's that, her bra there? And her 9. I feel terrible watching. Oh, come on, you better move on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel terrible. Oh, look, we'll be right back right after this.
Listen, this stuff that we make, it's powerful. It makes you powerful. The stuff that we make, it's powerful. Take it. Listen. Gather up your ideas, run with them. It makes you powerful. Just do something amazing.
Larry Donald.
Riddick Bowe, on his way back to the title, takes on Larry Donald. Live Saturday, December 3rd on HBO.
You remember back in the old days, you could go out on a Saturday night, drink, sing to the stop sign, do a little doo-wopping. You sit out on that corner now, there's a drive-by coming. The crack man wants your shoes. Stay home, watch HBO this Saturday night. You're paying for it.
If you get up off your butt and rotate your antenna, if your cable is screwed up, and if the air is full of electricity, then somewhere between channels 36 and 37, you'll come upon a TV universe turned inside out. The tour's leaving now, so grease yourself up, strap yourself in, hide all pets, take small bites, use a number 2 pencil, ignore the squishy sounds, breathe through your mouth, and have your tickets ready. You've entered the world of hardcore TV.
Oh, take that out. It smells like shit.
Oh, fuck. Has this ever happened to you? You have a load of beer cans, stolen car parts, drug paraphernalia, rib bones, and tattoo needles that could sink a landfill. And a regular trash bag can't hold that crap. It'll just break.
Clean that shit up. How are we gonna sleep on the floor, huh? And who's that asshole?
You need white trash bags. They're double packed to handle the type of garbage that only white trash can dish out.
Hey, this thing weighs a ton.
I told you your grandmother died.
Hey, look, it's not ripping or dripping or nothing.
White trash bags. In 1-ply, 2-ply, and how the fuck did you get it in their ply?
Here, let me take that for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, and welcome to the world of hardcore TV. I just thought I'd pitch in and help that lovely couple. I guess you're wondering why I'm dressed this way. Well, I got roped into doing the Public Access Awards. The original host, Gregory Peck, backed out at the last minute. And now I've got to host the Spats. They're the Special Public Access Trophy Awards. And of course, I still have to conduct this tour, so please, bear with me. Okay, let's start with the first award. And oh God, it's a big one. It's Best Actor in a Public Access Show. And the nominees are, number 1, man who sits next to 2 hefty bags of shit and reads comic books. Number 2, nude cooking with Charles. Number 3, 2 boys who make phony phone calls and just say fuck you a lot. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Number 4, guy who draws puppet on hand and dances with it. You know, they're all great. They're all winners. But the spat goes to guy who sits between 2 hefty bags of shit and reads from a comic book. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us today, but I thank you on his behalf. And I'm sure that he thanks the Academy for this wonderful spat.
The Spats are brought to you by White Trash Bags. White Trash Bags, they hold a ton of shit.
The Big Butt Show will not be seen tonight in order to bring you this very special other thing.
At one time in our history, the dinosaurs ruled the Earth. Similarly, in more recent times, tens of thousands of adult movie theaters dotted the landscape. In Times Square alone, they were as abundant as the plankton which thrives in the world's oceans. Yet in virtually an instant, they were gone. What cataclysmic event caused such a massive extinction? Was it volcanic upheaval? A meteor? Religious fundamentalists? No. What killed the adult theater was this small rectangular piece of plastic. The adult home video. I'm Sir Richard Davidborough, and this is National Pornographic Explorer. With videos that have such provocative titles as Buttman Returns and Beverly Hills Cock, one could watch the same orgy over and over again in the privacy of one's own home. And that is the essence of the demise of the adult movie theater. Young men beating off with the thunderous retinue of the Indian Ocean, pumping away with the ferocity of a large Malaysian badger, while Hypatia Lee, with her bulbous nipples the size of Phoenician sand dollars, copulates ferociously, all in the privacy of one's own home. But all pales in comparison to the impact of the single greatest innovation to hit erotica in the last century. And herein lies the foundation upon which the success of the VCR was realized, the fast-forward button. While some might dwell upon the lesbian scene for hours, others might speed by it with the alacrity of a cheetah. Whereas in the adult movie theater, one would be forced to suffer through endless, tedious dialogue such as this.
Pizza delivery.
Hi, pizza guy.
Oh, I forgot my pants.
That's no problem.
Now, the touch of a button propels us to the next heated encounter. Hence, the unquestionable advantage of adult home video. Renting 1, renting 2, renting 276, which created the VCR boom, which created the economic monolith that is Japan. And so, the adult home video spread like the diaspora. Today, thousands of species proliferate, from girl-girl, bondage, foot fetish, amateur, rump ranger, and everything in between, each just as titillating as the next. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry whose place in evolution is secure for time immemorial. I'm Sir Richard Davidborough. Good night.
Hi, and welcome back to the annual SPAT Awards, recognizing the excellence in public access. I'm gonna try to get through this to get on with our tour, so our next category is Best Female Lead in a Public Access Show. But first, I'd like to say that there aren't really enough good parts in public access for women, and I would hope that the industry takes note of this. Okay, the nominees are: number 1, girl who shows you the same tattoo every week. Number 2, toothless psychic woman who's never right. Number 3, woman who screams incoherently. We think it's about politics, we're not sure. And number 4, Cindy from Cindy's Sex Talk. And the spat goes to our own Cindy from Cindy's Sex Talk. And now accepting the award live via satellite, it's Cindy.
Oh, I am so incredibly happy to win this award. Thank you so much, all of my wonderful fans. Thank you.
As always, all the results of the spats are tabulated by an expert panel of statisticians. And we can't thank them enough.
On this week's episode of Bensonhurst 11210, will a disagreement break up a lifelong friendship?
Hey, I wouldn't steal your fucking shit. Your worthless shit. I wouldn't piss on your shit.
Come on. Everybody saw you stealing my shit.
So I stole your shit. So what? Fuck you.
Yeah? Come here. Come here.
Dan, I hate when they fucking argue like this.
Come on, come on, come on.
What are you, the president? You gotta worry about Yeah, maybe I am, all right? Shut the fuck up, all right?
Come on, wake it up. Come on.
In Bensonhurst, the lines are drawn.
This is bullshit. I say we go in there, kick some ass, and crack some fucking heads. You know, what's right is right.
So we on Tommy's side or Salvy's?
I don't know.
Things escalate to dangerous levels.
That's it. I say we blow up his fucking car, his fucking house, his whole fucking block. Let's do it. Yeah.
Salvi, don't you live on that block?
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
But somehow, the Bensonhurst kids always iron out their differences.
Come here, you little shit! Asshole number 1, shake hands with asshole number 2, or I'll break your fucking heads. Shake or I'll cut your fucking hands off and shake it for you.
Okay, just don't mess up my hair, please.
In Bensonhurst, good friends are brothers forever.
Fuck you, you bitch.
Yeah, we'll eat shit and die.
Hey, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
You're an asshole.
Your mother's an asshole.
Hey, I got you. My mother's dead.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll grab your balls and spit. Bensonhurst 11210.
Fuck you.
And now, a public access historical moment. The Spat, designed in 1987, is an exact replica of a Pakistani immigrant, Ranji Lagwanesh, the first person to get cable in Queens in 1987.
And now it's time for Rostapiece Theater with your host, Rostaman. This week, Gilligan's Island, episode 74, scene 5.
Yes, okay. This is truly one of my favorite episodes. When we last left Gilligan, he was peddling a coconut and bamboo bicycle in order to make the battery for the radio in Mr. and Mrs. Howell's hut. Mr. and Mrs. Howell are the rich assholes who treat everybody like shit because they got all their money. Only it don't do them no good. Anyway, they hear on the radio that the Harlem Globetrotters are lost at sea. And just then, who walks in? The Harlem Globetrotters. And they still wearing their uniform and whistling. I told you, this was my favorite show. So, Gilligan runs all over the island, screaming until the skippers just start licking him up on the head, saying, "Shut up, little buddy, shut up." Meanwhile, Mr. and Mrs. Howell never been that close to so many black men in their whole blasted life. So, Miss Howell, she fainting, and Mr. Howell making sure nobody steal nothing. And Ginger, she thinking, maybe if I can fuck the Globetrotters, they take me back with them. You know, if you ask me, Ginger's a hoe. I'd much rather pop Marianne's coochie anytime. Anyway, the professor make a basketball court out of coconuts and bamboo, and they play all day. And the castaways are exhausted. And Gilligan oversleeps and forgets to wake everyone. And the Globetrotters, they leave. And Ginger, she fuck everyone on the whole fucking team for nothing, because they still on the damn island. Oh, then the music starts and the castaways wave bye-bye, just like in real life now. Remember, man, the classics, them never die.
Rostapiece Theater was brought to you by Eveready Batteries.
Eveready, like the classics, them never die.
Darby's got way too much hair. Darby's got cars and Darby's got clothes and Darby's got hair under her nose. Under her arm she's doing fine. Now you can wax her bikini line. Darby is having a heart attack 'cause she's got hair growing down her back. Do her legs and do her thighs so she's more attractive to the other guys. Use the needle, sterilize the tip, and no more hair on Darby's lip. It all grows back. Hey, look at this. Now you're doing electrolysis.
Electrolysis Darby. Clean needles sold separately.
Ah, smooth as a baby's bottom. Oh, I believe this is yours.
And now, fairy tales from the dark side.
Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom, there lived a beautiful but lonely princess. One day my prince will come, she sighed. But each morning was the same. Until one day, in the middle of the garden, on a lily pad, sat an enormous frog. Princess, explained the frog, an evil curse has been placed upon me, and with but a small kiss, I shall be transformed into the prince of your dreams. Very well, she said excitedly, and she kissed the frog gently. Try again, said the frog. Sometimes a little tongue helps. Very well, said the princess. You know it works for me sometimes, said the frog. Perhaps my webbed foot on your breast. Very well, said the princess. But alas, the frog was still a frog. Perhaps this is a stronger spell than I had thought, said the frog. You know what just might work? Making love. They began to make love furiously. Let's try doggy style, said the frog. As you wish, said the princess. The frog shouted, me on top, you on top, me on top again, you by yourself and me watching. The frog was shouting instructions like a drill sergeant. The princess was exhausted. This is a strong spell indeed, she said. Should you not have already been transformed into a prince? Yeah, about that prince thing. I kinda exaggerated a little bit, princess. Although, in the right light, I have been told I kinda look like John Malkovich. Yeah, kinda, I guess, said the princess. So, will you marry me anyway, said the frog. Oh, sure. What the fuck, said the princess. And the princess and the frog lived happily ever after. Join us next time when we'll hear the tale of the giant who steps on things and kills them.
My cameraman tells me that he needs to reproduce. The urge to perpetuate the species is irrepressible. Will he conduct the mating ritual with this woman, who has the speed and agility of a jaguar? Or perhaps will he conduct the ritual with this woman, who has the grace of a gazelle? Or will my cameraman conduct the mating ritual with the ever-popular rock with a hole in it? Find out on the next National Pornographic Explorer.
Totally hidden urinal will not be seen tonight in order to bring you this thing.
From Brooklyn Heights down to Times Square, she doesn't mind if people stare, 'cause she's not wearing underwear. She's Cindy, Cindy Sex Talk.
Hi, this is Cindy with Cindy Sex Talk. And our show explores the more unusual aspects of human sexuality. And today, you know, I feel so fortunate because we're here to discuss the sex lives of good-looking drifter guys. You know, those guys by the side of the road and they have a knapsack and they're really cute and really dangerous looking. Welcome, good-looking drifter guy.
Thank you, Cindy.
Tell us what a typical, I guess, date would be like for a good-looking drifter guy like yourself.
Generally, I get into town about 2 or 3 a.m. I go to the local bar, scrape up enough for a drink, and then I pick up a woman who's either very, very drunk or on prescription medication. Sometimes both.
Oh. And, do you usually take her...
Her wristwatch? Never.
No, no, no. That's not what I was going to say. Do you usually take her phone number?
Ah. No, I can't take her phone number because generally we don't know each other's names. So if I were to phone her, I wouldn't know what to call her.
Oh.
And besides, I gotta get up the next morning and begin the drifting process to the next town.
Would you say, and if it's, you know, really, really just too personal, you just don't have to answer, would you say the women in these relationships generally reach orgasm?
Well, you know, when you combine large amounts of alcohol and strong antidepressants, you're usually dealing with a lady who's rather on the limp side.
Oh, I know.
So I consider myself lucky to have a woman whose eyes aren't dilated.
Oh, this is so romantic, you know, in a thick, perverted kind of way. Let's take some calls. Hello?
Yeah, Cindy. I like it better when you discuss the sex lives of human oddities.
Well, we've already had that show several times. Next call, please.
Yeah, Cindy. Leno's got a really good guest on. Are you gonna take your top off soon or what?
Well, you know, I just don't know. But if I do, all I have to say is, let the talk show wars begin. I just have one more question. What would you say is the single most important thing that you bring to a relationship, considering, as you say, it only lasts 4 or 5 hours?
A really cool leather jacket.
Well, we're out of time. This is Cindy with Cindy Sex Talk. And please remember to tune in next time when we're going to have some male lesbians. Well, that'll be really instructive. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Okay, and welcome back to the Spats, the Special Public Access Trophy Awards. Well, I gotta keep things rolling, so the next category is for Best Director. And the nominees are, number 1, man who focuses on a linoleum floor for the entire show. Number 2, pimply teenager who only focuses on women's private parts. Number 3, guy who forgets to take lens cap off for half the show. And number 4, Jane Campion for the piano. And the spat goes to man who focuses on a linoleum floor for the entire show. Well, I guess we can see how you developed your technique.
I got your fucking spat right here.
Some boom and explode, another episode of Fly Fishing Jam. Don Max is who I am. Watch out, my man. Hey, yo, let's start the trip. Because we catch more fish than a whole suck dick. I got clots for cups. What you doing, man?
Those is my rhymes, G.
Yo, I'm Don Maximum. That's my man Warchild, and you've just tuned into another episode of Fly Fishing Jam. But before we continue, let's introduce our DJ Scratch and Fish, and the Guppies, y'all.
All right. Yo, this week, the Fly Fishermen are coming live from Alaska. And we're about a quarter mile away from where that dumbass motherfucker crashed the Exxon Valdez.
Yo, normally we crack the 40s open,
all right,
but them suckers from Exxon fucked everything up around here. Places just crawling with Coast Guards.
Word up. They do nothing. Yo, man, it's freezing out here. How long we gotta be out here for, man?
Man, I don't know, but yo, as soon as this is over, we going over that igloo and scoop them 2 Eskimo honeys.
All right, because I like to eat Eskimo pie, yo. Rub noses and all that.
Yo, enjoy your Eskimo pie.
Where y'all going?
Hey, man, it's cold as shit out here, man. We getting the fuck out of here. Kiss my ass. Kiss me.
Man, forget
Bro,
them.
babies.
We got a couple lines overboard.
And a little taste.
And we gonna see if we can catch some Alaskan king crabs.
All right. Yo, God, I caught the Tanya King crabs one time.
Nah, not my Tanya King.
Trying to tell you, yo, Tanya King.
Break down the measurements.
Tray deuce, deuce, 4, tray 6.
Yo, Money, Tanya got the crabs?
I don't know why we hit that, G.
All right, kid. Hey, yo, you ever see the back of her neck, my man? She had enough rolls on her neck to make Oscar Mayer happy, kid.
Yo, kid, no breath. You ever smell her breath before?
Yo, Money, her breath smelled like shit, kid.
Nah, man, her ass smelled like shit, kid.
Her ass? The hell was you doing by the ass? Didn't I say the ass was off limits?
I wasn't by the ass. I was nowhere near the ass. Never smelt it, touched it, nothing.
Don't lie to me.
All right, so I rubbed the ass a little bit. The ass never hurt nobody.
The point is, she's serving up more crabs than Red Lobster.
With cornbread on the side, yo.
Uh-oh. Yo, kid, I think we got one of them Alaskan oil slick salmons, my man.
All right. And you know, folks, all you need are some breadcrumbs and a frying pan, because these little suckers come in their own oil. They're greasy just like a Chinese chicken wing.
Yo, we all out of time, but make sure you catch another episode of Fly Fishing Jam.
Yo, kid, look at all this oil. Be rich, like Jed Clampett. Y'all come on back and see us here.
Shut up, man. Hey, yo, come back. Take us out of here.
Kiss my ass. Kiss it.
And now, another public access historical minute.
You're an asshole!
The first spat was given in 1982 to Man Who Sat in a Chair and Screamed at Callers.
You're an asshole! You're an asshole!
If you like the Shorts Illustrated swimsuit issue, the Inside Shorts swimsuit issue, and the making of the Shorts Illustrated swimsuit issue video, then you'll love the Science America wet t-shirt issue. It's babes, 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 and some stuff about the origin of the universe. It's TNA and DNA. Let's face it, we know what you scientists want. You're the guys who say they buy Playboy for the articles. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what a bucket of ice-cold H2O does to a bevy of beautiful control samples. That's what we call using the scientific method. It's the Science America wet t-shirt issue. And coming soon, the Reader's Digress Foxy fencing video. To order the Science America wet t-shirt issue, call 1-900-555-LAB-LADIES.
Here, I'll pop these right in the dryer for you. Well, moving along with the SPAT Awards, it is now an honor to bring you this special public access moment. No one has done more for public access television than this year's Lifetime Achievement Award winner. She's beautiful, she's talented. She's put the P into public access, and we do mean P. Let's take a look at this legend, New York's own Robin Bird. And now, please welcome SPAT's Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Robin Bird. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been a unique honor and a distinct privilege to show you my butt all these years.
And for you young people on the tour, you've just gotten to see a very special moment.
The SPAT Awards are brought to you by Skoal Smokeless Suppositories. Just a pinch between the cheeks does it every time.
If you'd like to learn more about the Spats, visit your local public library and ask for these books, What the Fuck's a Spat? And Spats, Who Needs 'Em Anyway, by the same author as the other book whose name escapes me.
I guess I was really inexperienced and naive, and she was too. And we were totally naked, and I ran out of the tent into the woods and just sat there the whole night.
I was 14, and I was with this older girl, and I leaned over just to kiss her, and I...
Came in your pants?
Yeah.
You never forget the first time you almost had sex.
I had this big boner, and we were behind the bleachers, and I had my hand on her sweater, and I vomited on her. All over? I couldn't stop.
Moments like this last a lifetime and are brought to you by McDonnell Dynamics, makers of the cluster bomb, the weapon that keeps on killing.
And I farted real loud and ran away. Boy, was I embarrassed.
You know, this hosting thing wasn't so bad. It kind of slowed down the tour a little bit, but I think it was worth it, since there's nothing more sincere than an industry congratulating itself. And for those of you who think they could never reach these heights of achievement, could never accomplish what our SPAT winners have accomplished, who say to yourself, hey, winning awards is for the other guy, not for me. Well, just remember, a man won a SPAT by sitting next to 2 hefty bags full of shit while reading a comic book. Thank you, and good night.
From the Hudlin brothers, makers of House Party and Boomerang, come 3.
If you get up off your butt and rotate your antenna, if your cable is screwed up, and if the air is full of electricity, then somewhere between channels 36 and 37, you'll come upon a TV universe turned inside out. The tour's leaving now, so grease yourself up, strap yourself in, hide all pets, take small bites, use a number 2 pencil, ignore the squishy sounds, breathe through your mouth, and have your tickets ready. You've entered the world of hardcore TV.
They're slugging it out in the middle of the ring. There's a hard right to the jaw. And Balin Butch's block is knocked off. Her block is knocked off?
Sure, but you can press it back on again. It's all part of the action with the world's only boxing lesbians. They're Rock'em Sock'em Lesbians. By March, you get the tough as nails Battlin' Butch.
With combat boots and plaid shirt.
And Lipstick Lisa.
She looks like my teacher.
With these control levers, your Rock'em Sock'em Lesbians can battle all day. Press one button and Butch throws a mean uppercut. But look out, Lipstick Lisa's knocked her block off.
Wow, this is great! Lesbians!
The world's only boxing lesbians, the Rock'em Sock'em Lesbians, by March.
And they're battling it out in the middle of the ring, and a right and a left, yes! Oh, hi. And welcome to the world of hardcore TV. You know, that's a great toy that the whole family can enjoy. See, what we're trying to do here is have a toy business of inclusion. You know, I bet you those babies could really kick the crap out of the X-Men. Anyway, we're always trying to find ways to spice things up. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna try something new. We're gonna have a co-host for our tour. So please, welcome her now, our brand new co-host, Penny.
Hi.
Hi. I really want to welcome you. This is such a nice addition to our tour. Now, I know you were Miss Allentown, right? Okay, this is exciting. You're happy to be here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Great, because I am just thrilled.
Okay. Do you know when we get paid?
No, I'm not really sure.
Chevy Chase shaves his own genitals to get a laugh will not be seen in order to bring you this other thing.
And now, fairy tales from the dark side.
Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to visit with a little friend who always seems to be popping up everywhere. His name is Dildo. Hi, friends. My name is Dildo. I'm leaving for a big adventure in the city. Please join me as I jump from place to place. I've got my friends with me, too. Butch and Bill, the biker twins, Candida, the dominatrix, and Larry, the foot fetish fiend. I also have everything else I need. A box of flavored glow-in-the-dark condoms, too. When I was in town, I saw tons of fun and interesting things. A tall, thin man in a trench coat yelling, "Check it out, peep show for only 25 cents. And a fat man yelling, "All nude review." I saw a policeman beat a motorist and a carjacking, too. I even saw a man dressed as a woman kissing a truck driver. Yuck. Can you find me? Love, Dildo. Okay, Dildo watchers, it's another day. Gosh, oh golly, the supermarket was fantastic today. I saw a woman shoplifting Pop-Tarts by sticking them in her bra, and there was this man exposing his penis in the frozen foods section, although it was pretty cold, so you couldn't see much. There was a cashier fucking the manager in the parking lot in the back of his van, and a stock boy stealing cash from the register, and dried apricots were on sale for 59 cents. Fantastic. Can you find me in here? Love, Dildo. Now that you know where he is, whether you're a man or a woman, you can put him in lots of fun and interesting places. Wow. Join us next time when we tell the tale of the bunny, the fish, and the magic turd.
The bombs are homemade. The pocket tees are by the terrorist Gap. Has this ever happened to you? Or this? Or this? Or this? Now there's help for pesky stains with new Super Dry Miracle Paste. Let's make a real test. Battery acid, motor oil, toxic waste, and chocolate. Super Dry Miracle Paste tackles them all, even the toughest stains. Ferret urine, moose bile, sheep bladder secretions, molten lava, and of course, chocolate. Concentrate just a little Super Dry Miracle Paste on a toothbrush, and goodbye moose bile. So long, ferret urine. And chocolate, au revoir. Now flip the brush over, and it's a powerful acne cream. Super Dry Miracle Paste is available for not $29.99, not $49.99, but $69.99. Order two and pay only twice as much. If you're not completely satisfied, if Super Dry Miracle Paste doesn't work for you as advertised, we'll refund your money. Offer void where prohibited, subject to applicable law, not available in certain states. Good only for travel between Friday and Monday. Weekend stay mandatory. Member FDIC. Tax and destination charges extra. Offer may vary. Check local listings. No fucking way you're getting your money back.
Say, let's see if this stuff really works. Wow, this really is a miracle. Hey, Penny, you want to try some?
No, not really.
Hi, this is Lisa's Love Scope. And Torrance, the planetary aspects of Mars are spotty on the 16th, and that means that's not the only thing that's spotted. Your neighbor, Filippo, has a spot too on his upper lip, which you won't think nothing about. So your friend Linda, who lives upstairs from him, all of a sudden develops one in the same place on the 22nd. But who are you to judge? Except in this case, she has 2 babies and a husband, Lenny, who's devoted to her. Shame on you, girl. I'm not throwing stones, but the Bible tells us, don't covet thy neighbor's common law husband. Cancer. Your cash card at the bank will fuck up on the 10th as the moon resides in your 5th house. But if you can't get some cash, you won't reside in your house. And the machine eats your card and says invalid PIN number. So you go to the asshole teller who looks at you like you fucking Amy Fisher or something and says there's nothing she can do. So you say, let me tell you something, bitch. I want my money, because it's not my fault. You got your head up, your culo, because I got mouths to feed at home. So she calls the manager who straightens it out after an hour, somewhere around the 11th or 12th of this month. This is Lisa. Remember, you'll go far if you believe in the stars. Ciao.
Hi. I was in the Super Dry Miracle Paste commercial. I just think you're really cute.
Get the fuck out of here. You're tracking mud all over the place.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Get out, get out, get out.
Sorry.
Puñeta. What fucking people coming on my show like that?
Now, all the fairy tales you love are available anytime over the phone with this new 900 line.
To hear two elves make it with a milkmaid, press 1. To hear the ogre with emphysema, press 2. To hear the fisherman who loved his squid too much, press 3. And to hear the giant with no buttocks, press 4. $3.95 for the first minute, $2 each additional minute.
There sits a desirable female, coy, shy, yet burning with passion. Here comes the male, ready to copulate. Or is he? One might expect hours of wild lovemaking, but let's look more closely. Does he stroke her hair? Does he caress her bosom? Remarkably not, and therein lies the paradox. I'm Sir Richard David Burrow, and this is National Pornographic Explorer. Let's take another look. Why aren't they doing the nasty? The male, while obviously aroused, focuses the object of his sexual frenzy on the female's shoe. He touches it, he caresses it, he smells it, he licks it, but it doesn't stop there. It could be slippers, sneakers, stockings, tennis shoes, and of course, the ubiquitous steel-tipped boot. And in certain instances, he may insert several heels, tips, etc. in various different portions of his anatomy where the sun has never shined. He is, of course, a fetishist. But the world of fetishes is not solely confined to just footwear. Here is a laundry basket. Few things are as dramatic, as compelling, as the need to be surrounded by soiled ladies' undergarments. From these sexy panties to these enormous bloomers, caressed, smelt, placed on the head. The reasons why we as humans are overcome with this strange behavior may never be completely understood. But for now, it's just plain fun. Join us again next week when we will be examining the curious practice of shaving one's privates, from those shaved clean to those patterns resembling the stone temples at Chichen Itza, or others resembling Hitler's mustache. We will explore them all with relish. I'm Sir Richard David Burrow. Good night.
Hitler's mustache. Well, that sort of conjures up an interesting image. Of course, Hitler's mustache sort of went like this, and this strip of hair would be kind of going more like, well, you get the idea. You know, I think I'm going to take some of these seashells down to Penny. I think she might like it.
Animal rights activists have uncovered a shocking piece of evidence revealing the cruel and brutal testing of animals.
You'll have 15 minutes for the short answers. If you don't know, guess. And your essay will be a choice of carpetbaggers and their role in Reconstruction, or how the middle classes started the growth of cities in medieval Europe. Begin.
Testing of animals. It continues to this day.
Eyes and beaks on your own papers.
I have some bittersweet news. It really wasn't working out with Penny. But she's a great kid, so we've put together a sort of tribute to her. We've assembled some of her most memorable moments from the past. We had a lot of great times together, and as a farewell, we've put together this little montage. Penny, we'll miss you.
And now it's time for Rostapiece Theater with your host, Ross the Man. This week, The Honeymooners, Episode 7, Scene 6.
Okay. When we last left the honeymooners, Ralph promised his boss that he go golfing with him. Only he can't play golf for shit, right? Ralph go, you know how he goes. So, Norton gonna teach him how to play. Just then, Alice come home, and she see Ralph in this fucked up golf outfit, and she laughed so hard, she nearly shit on the floor. And Ralph say, bang, zoom to the moon with ya. And Alice say, I didn't know they let elephants on the golf course. Oh, you're a regular riot, Alice. But now Ralph may be stupid, but Alice is an asshole. Alice is always complaining. Ralph, you and your harebrained schemes, like the mystery appetizer that was dog food, and the time Ralph say he the owner of the bus company. Or how about the time he called Alice's mother a blabbermouth? Oh, man, that Ralph sure is pussy whipped. So, next day, Ralph is practicing with Norton, who is telling him how to address the ball. Norton say to the ball like this, hello, ball. And Ralph say, out, you motherfuck. But not like that, right? Because it's the 50s. But you know, that's what he meant to say. Anyway, Ralph's boss sprained his ankle, and he can't play. So Ralph is off the hook, yes? No. Ralph brag about how good he can play to the boss's partner, and Ralph gets stuck playing the game with him next week, all because he got a big mouth. Oh, the music started playing, and the moon with Ralph's face come up, just like in real life. Oh, man, the classics, they'll never die.
Rostapiece Theater was brought to you by Irish Spring.
Irish Spring, now with the new fresh, ganja scent.
Hello, I'm Sir Richard David Burrow. Join me as we explore the world of softcore pornography. From wet t-shirt contests, to swimsuit videos, to pay-per-view specials, to cheesy movies on HBO. Titillating, exciting, yet not quite delivering the goods. Nonetheless, they're all fun on the next National Pornographic Explorer.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been 6 weeks since my last confession.
Go ahead, my son.
Well, my grandmother, she's like 90, 95 years old, and she's sick. She's very, very sick. The doctor said she's just got a couple of weeks to live. Although I gotta tell you, some days she looks phenomenal. Anyway, I'm supposed to give her this medication 3 times a day, and let me tell you, she's loaded. Ton of money. I'm kind of in the will. So, Father, anyway, did I tell you I'm dating this Asian chick? I mean, she's from an escort service. Her name's Ling Ping, or Ping Ling. But it's not what you think, Father. She's great. We have a lot in common. She's going to school for something. I mean, she doesn't speak much English. But let me tell you, Father, we have something really special. Anyway, she wants me to get one of these Jeeps.
Jeeps?
Yeah, one of these Grand Cherokee things. It's a great car, really gorgeous, you know, but it costs a fortune. I don't think I can really say this.
Oh, go ahead, my son. We'll be okay.
I didn't give grandmother her medicine, but I just really needed that Jeep for Pingling. I mean, it's not like I shot her or anything. Huh? It was more like an accident, right? But, oh, God. I can't.
No, go on, my son. It will be all right. Tell me everything.
I didn't give her pills. She started making this gurgling noise.
Excuse me, my son. Gurgling noise?
And God, she was so sick. I sort of killed my grandmother.
Excuse me, my son.
And she really looked good that day, too.
Excuse me. Did you notice anything funny about that statue of Jesus out there? Could it be a hidden camera?
What?
Yes, it's time for Totally Hidden Confessional. And here's Grammy.
Don't go driving that new car yet, because she was in on the whole joke. Go on, give your Grammy a hug. We snatched your grandma from the jaws of death to bring her here. Oh, don't go making that face. It wasn't that embarrassing.
And coming soon, Totally Hidden Dressing Room at the Gap.
What is this about putting people in stupid situations and then pointing at them and laughing? You know, there's something a little sad about making fun of other people's mistakes. Real people being humiliated is now somehow funny. I don't get it.
Please welcome my next guest, Wetland Tree Frog. Wait, Byron, help!
It's Hardcore TV's Amphibian Bloopers. Watch your favorite Hardcore TV entertainers letting their guard down and accidentally mentioning an array of your favorite amphibians.
Last time we left the courtship of Eddie Salamander.
Welcome into our home. Und a Louisiana bullfrog.
Hardcore TV Amphibian Bloopers. You've never had so much fun since, well, since something that you did was fun.
Forgive me, Father, for I have fire-bellied newt.
Damn!
They're not reptiles. Fuck. They're not fish. They're amphibian bloopers.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I get it. I love that. Newts and frogs. That is hysterical.
Yo, check out my fly fishing style. I freaks the fish from New York to the Nile. Let me pass the mic to my man Warchild.
Hot damn! Enter the fly fishing jam. I'm the motherfucker with the rod in his hand.
What you doing, man?
Sorry, man. I was just getting hype, kid. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying. Yo, welcome to another episode of Fly Fishing Jam. Before we get started, let's introduce our DJ Scratching Fish, and the guppies, y'all.
All right.
You look so cute in that dress.
Sashay, Shantae, sashay.
I got your sachet, goddammit. You want
down, fool? What are you doing?
Sorry, man. Sachet.
I know y'all are saying, what's up with the fly fisherman's gear this week?
That's right. Me and the Don Maximum are about to do something that's never been seen by the naked eye before. We're going in search of the Loch Ness Monster.
As I'm sure you all know by now, me and my man Warchild coming live from Scotland, and we're gonna put an end to the mystery of the Loch Ness Monster.
All right. Why don't you let me drop a little science on the people about where we at, man?
What the hell you know about Scotland?
Now that would be easy, young laddie. Scotland, land of the kilts and the bagpipes, separated due to volcanic upheaval in the Mesozoic age. The Loch Ness Monster is believed to be a plesiosaurus from the Jurassic period, which ruled over 30 million years ago and was the precursor to the sturgeon.
That's bullshit. Man, I ain't spotted shit around here. What the fuck are we doing out here?
All right.
For one, the Loch Ness Monster probably don't like dark meat. Secondly, freak shit like this only happens to white people, kid.
That's right. One day the family and I hopped into the old Suburban to do a little camping because the Griswolds are real outdoorsmen. So I go on a solo fishing trip the next morning, and that's where I saw him, the Bigfoot.
And his big hairy ass.
And all of his magnificent wildness and splendor. It was almost like being in Africa.
Yo, kid, picture some aliens trying to abduct a real roughneck brother like Mike Tyson, kid.
Aliens? Hey, I saw the movies. You're not gonna stick that space probe in my ass. Hell! There's an alien playing with my ass.
Hey, yo, man, cool out with that stupid shit, man.
Oh, now I'm stupid, right?
Yo, you both stupid wearing dresses out here. Yeah, looking for some bullshit National Enquirer Jacques Cousteau eating fucked up fish.
Yo, it's the Loch Ness Monster, kid. You pissed him off, man.
Yo, get the fly girls. They're far more meatier than me.
Yo, catch the next episode of Fly Fishing Jam. Take us out of here, kid.
Hello, I'm Sir Richard David Burrow. Homosexuality. Does it exist in the animal kingdom? Are there single-sex watering holes? Are there packs of wildebeest cruising the Nairobi in search of a chance sexual encounter? Do animal rights extend into the bedroom? Join me as we watch endless footage of animals sniffing each other's butts on the next National Pornographic Explorer.
My Lover, My Earthworm will not be seen tonight in order to bring you this other thing.
Hello, this is Sigmund.
Und Ray?
And you are watching Lifestyles.
Welcome into our home
and our hearts. All right, we get started now. We have a letter from Vincent Crenshaw.
I think that's Vincent Crenshaw. Yeah, Vincent.
And his wife, Mindy. And they write, Dear Sigmund and Ray, we have a limited budget, and we want to refurbish the basement. Spruce it up. What to do? Let's see, they have a picture here.
Yeah, take a look at that.
Oh, that is so drab.
It's a dump. It's so awful, so dark. It's no color.
No animals, no tigers, no lions, no drawbridge, no moat, nothing.
But here's what we do. We take a limited budget and say we put a limit on $200,000. For us, it's one show in Vegas.
Slow night, nothing special.
And we will transform the house like magic.
Ooh.
Where did this come from?
I'm hiding one more. I bet you can find it.
I bet you I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
We go on. Okay, we put in new shitrock, home entertainment center.
A waterfall and an aviary. Just a small one, because we have limited space and a limited budget.
Yeah. And to add interest to the room, we add faux marble floors and fresco ceilings and a stone statue of a naked man.
But you still want to keep room for the white tigers. But you have to be careful because they could butcher a small animal on the carpet or make a smelly Scheißplatz.
You know what you could use for that?
What?
Super dry miracle paste.
Yeah.
It works like magic.
Yeah.
But not real magic. This is magic.
Ooh, very cool.
Babu!
Babu is here. Babu.
It's time for cafe, Babu. What do we have here? Marzipan. Not too much. Watch your waist, Babu. I think I can see the outline of your Schwingbowser.
It's not what you think.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, 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 no.
We go on.
Yeah. Kimber! Kimber, Feinschlager, Kimber, naughty girl.
Kimber, let go of the poodle. Kimber is so jealous. Babu, see what Kimber wants.
So, Vincent and Mindy, here's what we did to your house.
Yeah, they have pictures.
There it is, right there.
That's beautiful. And all on limited budget. I love to help people.
It's just like magic when it comes from our hearts.
Ciao.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I love the look of the house now. What is that, Michelle?
Yo, this is Don Max.
And I'm the War Child.
Here with a tip on fishing safety. Fish hooks are very sharp and dangerous.
So, if you cast back and you happen to hook somebody,
get the fuck out of there before they get your name and sue your ass.
Dig it.
Well, the tour's almost over, and it's really been great. But it does seem rather quiet and empty without Penny. But I do have a little surprise for you. Live, via satellite, it's Penny.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? What have you been up to, huh?
Well, since being on Hardcore TV, I got married. My marriage to Tim didn't work out, but I do have two beautiful twins.
Oh.
I live in the country. I'm living with an actor now. I hope he turns out to be a little more stable than Tim. I love my life, but I do miss all you nuts back there on Hardcore TV, even though I was only there for about 7 minutes.
6.5 to be exact, Penny.
Whatever. Well, I gotta go. Bye!
Boy, she looks great. And you know, when it's very quiet here, you can still hear Penny walking around. Actually, it's a little louder than I thought. I'm gonna miss Penny. But let's face it, she sucked. Thank you, and good night.
Two of the best fighters pound for pound. James Toney versus Roy Jones Jr. for the Super Middleweight Championship. And at 12, live on the edge without leaving the house. An all-new Hardcore TV. Dennis Miller Live, Toney versus Jones, and Hardcore TV. HBO is on tonight.
Hurricane Gordon was downgraded to a tropical depression last week after small planes seeded the storm with Prozac. Thank you. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. 8 seconds in, I'm getting flathead. Like a Dick Tracy villain. All right. How was your Thanksgiving, everybody? You all good? Yeah? Mine was trip-the-fantastic. Although I'm still having panic attacks from seeing Dennis Franz's naked ass on Tuesday, huh? Night sweats. Well, let's see who fed it and who ate it this week. Clinton Thanksgiving dinner was delayed for a couple hours as it took the president a while to think of something to be thankful for. In a story on the school prayer front, Jesse Helms said that a moment of silence instead of an actual spoken prayer would be like, quote, kissing your sister. Now, Jesse, are you saying it's a good thing or it's a bad thing? Senator Helms went on to say that President Clinton would need a bodyguard if he ever went to North Carolina. Helms later claimed that reporters misunderstood him through his hood. House Speaker to be Newt Gingrich told a reporter this week that he felt homosexuality is an orientation, quote, like alcoholism is an orientation. You know, as for me, Nude, I feel homosexuality is an orientation like being a divisive, hate-mongering, pain-in-the-ass demagogue is an orientation. But that's just me. I didn't think this was a big Newt fan club tonight, huh? That's all I need. The third in command of the country has the same name as the little Minotaur on Hercules. Thank you. Good. Makes me feel good. David Crosby finally received a liver transplant this week. Unfortunately, the donor was Keith Richards. And in Virginia, former Miss Williamsburg, Tracy Lippard, was convicted this week for using a hammer to try and kill the woman who took her boyfriend. She has to serve 6.5 years now, and she's probably going to lose her Miss Congeniality crown. Judge said if for any reason she could not serve her sentence, the first runner-up would maybe went to the standard beauty queen pool once too often there, didn't I? In his exclusive 5-part interview on KCBS TV in Los Angeles last week, Judge Lance Ito actually said his fame has given him, quote, newfound empathy for people like Madonna. You know, I see the tie-in here. Both of them will bang on a desk any chance they get. Who moaned? Who moaned? Come on. Oh, okay, like Madonna doesn't fuck indiscriminately. All right. I'm the bad guy there. All right. Another victory for the American Civil Liberties Union this week. The ACLU has gotten high school officials in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania, to rescind an order demanding students shower after gym class. The ACLU argued that forcing students to use showers in public was a violation of privacy. You know, I used to think the American Civil Liberties Union was a bunch of dickheads. Now I realize they're a bunch of tiny dickheads, all right? Jesus Christ. Let's get on with it, boys. Saturday's jackpot in the National Powerball Lottery is $70 million. Unbelievable. It would make it the second largest prize ever won. The odds of winning are estimated at 1 in 55 million, roughly the same chances you have of the cable guy showing up on the day he's supposed to. Why is it in America that going somewhere, buying something, calling someone, just about any transaction you can name in America is as nerve-wracking as a Bosnian grocery run? Why is it that seemingly everyone with a job along the Great Service Highway is an uninterested sociopath with the interpersonal skills of a Wolverine? I don't want to get off on a rant here, but why is it that I can't seem to go through the simplest major hassle with anything? For example, I recently subscribed to a magazine. After paying for it, they sent me another bill. I called them to rectify the situation. They assured me they'd correct the problem. I then started receiving 2 copies of the magazine each week, one addressed to Dennis Miller and the other addressed to Denise Miller. Now, I want to know 2 things. 1, how can they not know they're sending 2 magazines to the same address? And 2, how did they find out about my cross-dressing? You know, nowadays, half the people you ask for help say, it's not my job, man, and the other half don't have a clue about how in the hell to do their job. See if this sounds familiar. Hotel clerks who, even though you requested a non-smoking room, give you a suite that smells like Dennis Leary's index finger. Maids who don't give a shit about the do not disturb sign and come through the door like Pete Wilson raiding the kitchen for green cards at El Polo Loco. Movie ushers who constantly ask you to remove your feet from the seat in front of you, but refuse to even shine their flashlight on the gang initiation golden shower taking place during The Lion King. In trendy restaurants from the Upper West Side of Manhattan to West Hollywood, the one dish you can be sure is on the menu is attitude. Now, I know all these waiters and waitresses have the talent to be the next Luke Perry or the next Luke Perry. And couldn't think of anybody else that bad. And excuse me for wandering into your restaurant in a quest for sustenance to jam in my pie hole, but from the time you strap on your Buford Pusser pepper mill to the time you drop your last check, do all of us hungry patrons a favor and use your sense memory to portray a wait person who gives a shit about the customer they're serving, even though that customer rudely insists on not being Mike Ovitz, okay? And you know, it's not like I don't sympathize. I've been in the vast service gulag. After I graduated from college, one of my first jobs was as an ice cream scoop at a Village Dairy in Pittsburgh. I'm standing there at age 21 in a paper hat with my two fellow employees asking me if they're going to find the driving test hard. And the prettiest girl from my 5 years ago senior class walks in to order a cone. She recognizes me and tries to cover her discomfort by making awkward small talk about sugar versus cake, as I think, yeah, I'll get laid on this planet. Sure I will. And I once had a job cleaning toilets for a living, on the night shift, for Christ's sake. Got that? I didn't even rate cleaning toilets during the day. My bosses actually thought to themselves, yeah, Miller's good. He's real good. He's just not ready for the show yet. You know, I know jobs can be unrewarding, but I'd like to go on vacation for a week, call the paper boy and ask him to suspend delivery during that time and not come back to 9 newspapers sitting outside my doorstep, screaming to every lowlife in the area, yoo-hoo, over here, nobody home. I'd like my groceries in a bag that will actually contain what I purchased and not open up like the Bombay doors on the Enola Gay as soon as my pickle jars are over the cement driveway. I'd like the universal remote I bought to change the channels on my TV and not shut off the neighbor's home dialysis machine. And you know, while we're on the subject of inefficiency, why doesn't somebody warn you that the Stay Hard cream will short-circuit the auto suck? Are you with me on that? A little too specific? All right, let it go. Walk away from it. Never happened. And I think the labor unions have got to step up and take some of the blame for the morass of ineptitude in this country. If I just want a simple light moved on this show. More importantly, I've had it up to here with corporations pushing the fucking unions around. If you haven't... You know, if you haven't been laid off by now, you're working overtime. Companies are lean and mean, and so is the service they give you, lean and mean. Still, a lot of the blame falls on us. There seems to be this notion that good, honest, hard work is something to be viewed down our collective snout. Doesn't make workers at the bottom of the totem pole feel very good, does it? If you want better service, the next time you see one of those workers in an Employee of the Month photo at a fast food restaurant, suppress your urge to make your friends laugh by ridiculing the guy's a dork and a loser with a bad haircut. Instead, why don't you seek out the guy who actually took pride in doing his job the way it's supposed to be done and thank him for dotting the I's, crossing the T's, making sure there's toilet paper in the stall and ketchup in the dispenser. Make that person feel good, because they're the last thin blue-collar line between a frayed but still functioning society, and full-blown will be there anytime between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., or maybe we won't even show up at all. Ass-face anarchy, all right? And let's grab the reins as consumers. Don't stay on hold forever. What's that? I should press 1 if I'm calling from a touch-tone phone. Hey, Hal, I'm pressing flash because I'm hanging up now and taking my business to a human operator. Don't settle for the fish nugget and the green spooge. Turn the car around, go back and demand the goddamn cheeseburger you ordered. And lastly, let's get our pride together. Go to the whip and regain our position at the head of the socioeconomic pack. How about less billions being spent on getting the war machine cherry and a few more billion in tightening up our educational system? Forget the moment. Let's forget the moment of silence in the morning. Why don't we shoot for a moment of science, okay? It's time we stop looking up at Japan's ass. And you know why? Because that definitely is not our job, man. Of course, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I want to know what you think. Thank you. I want to know what you think. Very inefficient applause. I want to know what you think, America. Give me a call at 1-800-LACTOSE. Our guest tonight is a well-known white Nike fetishist whose sitcom is the one that I definitely feel should be loaded in the time capsule as representative of the best our generation has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry.
Come on. There's a hole in the sandbag.
Just wanted the verite feel.
Oh, this is great.
Nice chair?
Yeah, this is...
Like Hope and Crosby and On the Road to Hong Kong.
Did anybody test this chair?
Huh?
Did anybody test this out?
No, man. Nobody sits in this before you.
This is not human. Nobody sits like this. Because they... No, really, I mean... That's what you're talking about,
ahead.
right? I'm going to go with it.
Run with it.
They say it looks nice with the back on an angle.
Yeah.
So here I am.
Huh? All of a sudden, you're the gynecologist.
That's right. It's great.
Fine, man. How you doing?
Good to be here, Dan.
I was just talking to Jerry backstage. He's always a good friend of mine. I don't think I've seen you in over 2 years we were talking.
But, you know, we started together.
Yeah.
We started Raw.
I remember Jerry, my first, one of my first nights in New York, I'm standing in the comic strip. He's talking to Jimmy Brogan, who went on to do, what was it called, Angels in the Outfield? And
Out of the Blue.
Out of the Blue. And Jerry came back from the Playboy Club in Great Gorge, New Jersey.
Right.
And he had made $175 that night, and you were like God, man.
Yeah. Well, I was at the Playboy Club.
Huh?
Moreover, I was at the Playboy Club, which nobody had ever been to.
The hippest thing?
Yeah.
We're in Laney Kazan's room?
Well, that's when we thought that we were going to be...
Laney had a room on both coasts.
Well, we thought we were going to be playing the Playboy Club and Mr. Kelly's and all these, and then we didn't know there was no show business out there.
Yeah.
You know, we started out in comedy. You don't know there was no business. There was no work.
Then you end up in Birmingham, Alabama, working a club called I Don't Get It or something, you know. What about inefficiency? Now, do you think it's like endemic to America, or do you think this stuff permeates all cultures across this globe?
I don't know why anything should work. I don't expect anything to work. I'm not surprised that it doesn't work. I expect things to not work.
So,
you know, so when it does work, see, if everything worked, then, you know, people that work couldn't work. Because, you know, anyone could do it. It's good that everything sucks.
You know him as the star of his own show, Kierkegaard. Jeez, babe, you flipped me out. I thought I was at Helena's with Tim Leary there.
The only problem is probably a lack of qualified stupid people. You see...
Good quality stupid people.
Quality stupid people. You see, now we have low quality, we have high quality stupid people. Stupid people that think they're smart. See, that's the problem. Stupid people that don't think they're smart do their job because they know they better do it. You know?
Wow. I've never felt more like a Nazi.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here nodding thinking, I got 5 people watching me to begin with, and 4 of them just clicked that for Urkel. What about stupid people in other cultures? Are there anything you find stupid
well,
like?
See, certain cultures accept their lack of inefficiency, like the Chinese.
Yes.
You see, they're sticking with the chopsticks, you know? Now, they've seen the fork. We know they've seen the fork. But they're hanging in there. We're going, yeah, sure, yeah, we've seen it, but we're staying with the sticks. You know there had to be a farmer at some point. Get up in the morning, he has his breakfast with the chopsticks, he goes out in the field and he's shoveling with a shovel? I mean, come on, figure it out. You got a shovel? Put 2 and 2 together. He's not plowing 40 acres with 2 pool cues.
We've got a phone call on line 1.
Am I right?
He's right. Wow. You turned me into Leno. You got me doing Leno. Line 1, we got Tim from Pottstown, PA. Timmy, talk to us.
Hello.
Tim.
How are you guys tonight?
Can't you get rid of the hello part of the call-in? We don't need the hello. We're all here. Just...
We're trying to streamline,
Timmy.
Timmy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a show about efficiency.
Go ahead, shoot.
Efficiency. My way for efficiency here Why doesn't President Clinton stop cutting programs and social services and start cutting congressmen and senators?
Tim, we're doing a comedy show.
Well, there's not much more
You
comedy
steer
than
me into the wall like the kids in Village of the Dam. Bam! It's over.
Tim, it's 1 sandbag per show.
Wow. Timmy. We got to split, Timmy. You hit the bat chute on us, baby. Line 4, we got Laura from Jacksonville, Florida. Laura?
Hey, guys. I just want to say I love you both. It's glad to see you together.
Thank you.
But I do have a question. I want you to know there is no lack of high-quality stupidity in the fast food restaurant around the corner from my house. I want to know, why does it take 20 minutes for a hamburger through the drive-thru, or 30 minutes if you go inside, and you still walk away with a flat Diet Coke? What's the deal?
Because they're using the fizz as part of the energy conservation system. That they recycle the fizz to keep the oven. I don't know how they do it.
Don't ever go to the drive-through window, because that's where they dump out all the Andromeda strain that they don't have the balls to sell you face-to-face. You know?
No doubt.
Here, he'll get home, he'll realize he's a shithead, he won't have the moxie to come back and ask for another one.
Oh, yes, I will.
Speaking of food, now there's some foods that I just find really inefficient, like,
Well, watermelon has actually, they've come up with the seedless watermelon, which is certainly a tremendous advance. I don't know what they're planting to grow the seedless watermelon, but the impressive thing really is the scientists and the genetic, Gentech people that work on...
Gentech people, sure.
That bioengineer this stuff. And the question is, what kind of scientists are they? Because, you know, other scientists working on AIDS, cancer, heart disease, and these guys are going, no, I'm going to focus on melon. Because thousands are dying needlessly, but this got to stop.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Signy, I only got a brief little time here. I have to say goodbye. You want to stay and watch the news, or you want to split, or what do you want to do?
I'll watch from the audience and enjoy it.
All right. Jerry Seinfeld, folks. Yeah. Thank you, boss.
Thank you. Thanks.
Stay here.
Oh, okay.
Stay here in the uncomfortable chair. Well... like those old space movies.
That's right.
Well, what have we glommed from tonight's little diatribe? We've learned that for most people, work is a dismal, unrewarding, 8-hour sentence in Attica's ass-blasting tank. And if you need a worker to be alert and on the ball, you're up the deep creek without the paddle you ordered 6 to 8 months ago from Hammaker Schlemmer. Your coat will be lost in the coat check, your packages will arrive smashed, and your baggage won't arrive at all. You'll buy bruised fruit, stale milk, and boxes of broken crackers. You'll check into hotels without towels, valets will total your car, and the dry cleaner will shrink your clothes. The gas man will spot weld you to your house 12 hours and reschedule on your wife's birthday. The cable guy will hook up Iranian soap operas and forget ESPN. No matter how badly done the job is, you'll pay too much to have it done and have to finish it yourself. And after a life of petty annoyances, insults, and indignities, you'll be cobbled into a coffin 2 sizes too small, dropped into a swampy grave on your head, and spend eternity with your neck bent backwards staring at your own ass. Ah, fuck it. Who wants pie? Yeah! Bye, Jeff. Home turf. Our last show was in Las Vegas. I just want to thank the MGM Grand Hotel for letting us have the run of the place. Okay, now let's take a look at the big screen. Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 1. President Clinton appointed a new White House barber this week. Politicians gathered this week at the Republican Governors Conference in Williamsburg, Virginia, vehemently denying that their party lacks diversity. Stated a conference spokesman, as you can see, we have everything from white males under 40 years old to white males over 40 years old. GOP Congressional Leader Dick Armey holds in his hand every single new idea the Republicans will offer up this year. Bob Dole shows reporters his alternative to handing out condoms in school. So then the first homeless guy turns to the second homeless guy and says, "What do you mean you threw the cardboard box out? That was my house." Here we see newly crowned House Speaker Newt Gingrich being prepped for another speech by one of his handlers. After a weekend cruise in the Caribbean paid for by the National Review, Newt Gingrich took the train at the Atlanta airport to get his Louis Vuitton luggage, take his limo home, and cut government spending. Here we see Republican Governor-elect of New York, George Pataki, at a news conference where he promised to cut government costs by reducing duplication of services. Here we see Boris Yeltsin touring the disputed Estonia-Russian border. Yeltsin declared that Russia will not give up a single inch of Russian land. Never cut out on the punchline, Chet Forty. In China, even the mundane task of gathering urine samples takes on a traditional air of celebration and beauty. Death to America, death to Israel, ah, fuck it, death to everyone. Hang on. It says here that we will probably have to wait for a while till we can launch an all-out jihad. And in the meantime, we should just kill amongst ourselves. What is a jihad? It's like a jihad that Buck Owens plays at. What the hell was the jihad? Heidi, 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 ho. Actually, this is the Heidi Fleischtrau. Here, Heidi is sporting her college co-ed look, which would normally run you about $1,000 a night. Man, everybody's been so nice to me this week, feeding me all kinds of stuff. I'm exhausted. I think I'll just head over there and put my head on that tree stump. Here, a group of kids from Kansas reenact the first Thanksgiving meal. Later, the Pilgrim kids banish the Native American kids to live in a barren section of the playground. Well, in duck terms, fat, drunk, goofy bastard shooting at us season opened this week. Here we see the NRA Art Department unveiling their new Christmas card this week. The inside reads, "Here's to carrying a peace on earth." New Jersey unveiled its first attempt to revitalize its tourist industry this week, Calamari Town. Why, yes, as a matter of fact, there is a doctor in the house. Here we see Pennsylvania state troopers testing the new Deerhead Pez radar gun. Classic British thespian Peter Ustinov is seen here reacting to the news that he has indeed been cast as Slappy, the irascible lifeguard cook on Baywatch. It was announced this week that George Foreman is the new spokesperson for the Shut the Fuck Up About My Diet and Let Me Eat My Goddamn Hamburger Foundation. Sorry, wrong house. So sorry. Wrong house. Oops, sorry, wrong house. My mistake. Sorry, wrong house. Sorry. How about now? Is the picture better or worse? Well, once again, down at Disneyland, Goofy was arrested on sexual harassment charges this week. No, go into the picture. Stay on the picture. I demand you go back, see, so they can see that he's behind the woman. Stay on it. This is actually Adriana Casoletti, the original voice of Snow White. She was honored as a Disney legend this week, put her hands in the cement and signed her name, which was later revealed to be the bottom of a contract, relieving her of all residual payments by Disney. Well, actually, I do know where we can get a sharper knife to carve the turkey with. Guess what, folks? That's the news, and I am out of here. Good night, everybody.
Next on HBO. The contenders are in the ring, gloved and...
They're the wildest, they're the funniest, they're the smartest, they're the sexiest, and they're on FYE.
Thanksgiving. Now, has anybody ever heard of the Turkey Frank Man?
No.
Well, let me tell you, he's just like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, except every Thanksgiving he drives through your neighborhood and he passes out free turkey franks to all the good little boys and girls.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. I'm telling you. Look, here he comes now. Here you go, kids. Here you are. Wieners for everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Rub it all over. If you don't like it, tell me.
He says you've also slept with other women?
Do you remember the reference to the tampon?
Like bungee jumping into a live volcano, it's the Talk Soup Weekly Wrap-Up.
Keith Jackson down to the 5, down to the 4, touchdown, Arizona. There it is, it's this big. The weekend edition is that big, right there. Greg Kinnear back with you, folks. Welcome, hope you're having a very wonderful, special turkey weekend. Back at home, we certainly are here at the award-winning E! Entertainment Television Talk Soup Studios. In fact, we all just gathered downstairs for our Thanksgiving in the Concierge Cafe number 6 for a delightful little meal. Perrin went back for ninths. Anyway, you know, at the top of the show here, I thought it'd be kind of nice to just give pause for a moment and give thanks to all the wonderful elements that make this week's show, this particular show you're about to see, so wonderful. So let's all hold hands. Come on. You at home, too. Just, if you, no, really, grab, if you could, just the, there you go. Okay, and let's, okay, well, anyway, I'm grateful for the Tammy Faye makeover. I'm grateful for Wendy, the sexy female bodyguard. And as strange as this might sound, I'm grateful for the erotic turkey basting session on Mike and Maddie. The following clip from the Ricky Lake Show to kick things off is kind of a highlight within a highlight within a highlight within a highlight within a highlight. And if that isn't strange enough, it also features some stellar acting courtesy of the Talk Soup players, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Tom and the gang helping Ricky Lake pick the winner for her Clip of the Year honors.
You're all here because we're having our first annual Choose Our Favorite Guest here at the Ricky Lake Show, and we were having such a hard time deciding who the winner is that we called up the staff of Talk Soup to help us, and we decided to let them choose the winner.
Well, Ricky, in order to choose the best guest of the year, the Talk Soup staff goes through weeks and weeks of intense viewing and serious deliberation. And in the end, we employ our usual patented scientific method. Oh, man, I still think Blanche is the best one.
Come on, it's gotta be Artie right here.
Come on, Mother knows best. Artie! We settle this thing once and for all. Fred, do you have a quarter?
Got a nickel.
I think that'll work for today. Okay. Heads, it's Blanche. Tails, it's Artie. Works every time. I'll tell you, it was a very, very close race between Artie and Blanche. But in the end, the best clip won out. Here it is, Ricky's Guest of the Year.
Okay, thanks, guys. Thank everybody at Talk Soup. All right, wasn't that cool? Okay, it is time to crown the winner. Who is it going to be? One last look at our nominees. Okay.
Look at the picture they gotta be.
Okay, are you all nervous? You're shaking in your boots, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah. Ricky Lakes gets of the year, a work of Artie.
Whoa, I don't know about the voting on that. You guys voted on Artie?
That's what I had that ear.
Oh, it was a good day for me to be out. Well, at any rate, I don't know. Alan Wu was certainly going nuts for Artie, wasn't he? I mean, I guess it's because I hear that they shop at the same boutique on Melrose. I don't know if you knew that or not, but a lot of people aren't aware that they shop at exactly the same spot and wear the same clothes, and so... Monday on Ricky, we're going to be playing catch-up with some of our past guests, find out how these people have fared since their last Talk Soup appearance. That'll be Monday. Amy and Michael are lovers. They're also roommates. You're about to meet them. The trouble is Amy has been known to sleep around on more than one occasion behind Michael's back, and for that matter, right in front of his face. Nevertheless, Michael feels, hey, we can work things out. It'll be all right. Humiliating? Sure, but not half as humiliating as telling Montel Williams about it on national television. Watch this.
This is Amy's black book, and she gave me permission to take a look in here. And I got to tell you, first time I look in the black book, I come up with a package of lifestyles, condoms. And then I go back here and I find, let's see, Clyde's name, Steve's name, John's name. Boy, a lot of car dealers here. You got this guy, that guy, Ken. I mean, wait, how can you, what is this, what's going on here?
Well, that's a book of numbers I've collected in the last couple of years of men I've met.
Now, you are dating Michael?
Yes.
He is your boyfriend?
Yes, he is my boyfriend.
Do the two of you live together?
Yes, we do.
Are you intimate together?
Yes.
Very much so.
What's that?
Very much so.
Very much so?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't just call these guys in this book.
Yes, I do.
Well, you call them, but you don't just call them to talk to them.
Amy's very insecure, that's her problem.
She's very insecure?
Very insecure.
Right, so, but
when we get in fights or whatever, Amy calls these men in the black book.
And what does she do with that?
She rubs it in my face.
But wait, rubs not the phone call in your face, but you go out with these guys.
Yes, I do. I go out and have sex with them.
Why are they clapping? What is the celebration here? I don't understand. This was kind of interesting. Later on in the program,